this 50th anniversary of the first reactor went critical under Stagfield in Chicago, Weinberg was outside doing calculations with Wigner and all the other guys, including Fermi. They were inside. But we had, at this 50th anniversary meeting, A&S invited a bunch of the guys that were still living, and Wigner was one of them. And each of these old guys was assigned a younger person to kind of hold their hand and make sure they made their all meetings and make sure they were okay. And so we're sitting down in the main level of the Sheraton in Washington, D.C. There's a bar there, and Ernie Silver had been assigned to Wigner. And so Ernie, and we're sitting there, and we see Ernie get off the elevator. Ernie comes over and sits down with us, and whew, oh, I'm glad that's over. What he'd done, he'd gotten Wigner to go to bed, okay? And so he was coming down to have a liquid refreshment. And a few minutes later, there was lots of elevators there. And the elevator opened up, and there's Wigner in his pajamas, okay? He walked out of the elevator, he looked around, he looked up, he looked down, and he saw a door going to the outside. He went to that door, and he goes outside the hotel in his pajamas. And what he was doing, he had fallen asleep and then awakened, and he didn't know where he was. He's an old guy, you know, I do that now. I don't wake up, I'm on a trip, where am I today? And so he went out and turned around and looked at the hotel marquee to find out where he was, about the same time that Ernie caught up with him, okay? And Ernie, of course, escorted him back to his room. But that's just another story of how we love these guys that are heroes and how we try to take care of them. And my goodness, I wish they were still living. Okay, that's good enough.
That's great. That's fantastic.